Have you ever wondered how some people, they just walk into a room and it's like gravity forgets how to work, and everyone turns, pulled by some strange and glorious force, as if outrageousness itself had grown legs and strutted in wearing sunglasses and a grin. And maybe you haven't noticed yet, the moment someone lets go, reality lets go, of trying to be accepted, they suddenly become unforgettable. Maybe you think you want to learn how to be outrageous. But what if the truth is outrageousness was always inside you, just waiting for permission that you never needed? And as you wonder if you're the kind of person who could ever truly embrace that fire, you might notice something inside is already nodding, already curious, already remembering what you forgot. That freedom has always been fun, and fun has always been powerful. Because outrageousness isn't just noise, it's signal. It's confidence shaped into colour, laughter sculpted into action, truth painted in neon. So let's teach using examples how to install this, not logically, linearly, like a checklist, but deeply, rhythmically, like a song you can't unhear once it enters your bones. So imagine this: a man walks into a cafe, dressed like a poem written by fireworks. He says nothing outrageous, but air bends around him. He radiates the belief, I am enough, I'm outrageous. It's empowering to be outrageous. It's fun to be outrageous. Not because he said it, because he is it. Because beliefs, they aren't worn like coats. They're worn like skin. They're not declared, they're lived. And the world responds, it always does. Because reality is not fixed. It follows the bold, follows the playful, follows the one who dares to laugh when others whisper. And you might wonder, what makes that possible? So let me tell you. It's a trick of the brain, a twist in the lens, where failure is just feedback, pain is just a pivot point, and confidence isn't waiting to be found. It's already pulsing in your chest, waiting to be anchored. And yes, you can anchor it now. Because outrageousness is not a disconnection. It's a deep, wild connection to joy, to emotion, to the permission to stop asking for permission. And once that switch flips, once your unconscious agrees that being outrageous is safety, powerful, fun, expression, once your inner child and inner rebel shake hands under a full moon, well, you become magnetic, undeniable, unstoppable. Another example, a woman walks on stage. She says, you know what I love? Being too much. And suddenly the room laughs and leans in and loves her for it. Because outrageous is leadership in disguise. Because when you break the rules of dullness, you write new rules of aliveness. What really happens here, beneath the jokes, beneath the gestures, is she is teaching them a truth their body has longed to remember. That joy is not an accident, it's a skill. And outrageousness is joy with volume. So let me ask you, what if you started seeing charisma as just radical self-trust? What if being outrageous was just the natural outcome of giving up the lie you ever needed to shrink? Because people don't follow perfection, they follow presence. They follow authenticity, dipped in fire and sprayed with glitter. And the more you speak from this space, the more others will feel it before they hear it. And maybe right now, your unconscious is asking, how do I live like this? How do I believe this so deeply? It breathes me. You already know the answer. You rehearse the truth. You play with it, like a cat with a light. You reframe every doubt as a doorway. You anchor confidence like it's your heartbeat. You exaggerate your joy until your fear gets bored and leaves. Because, my friend, you are not meant to be quiet. You're not designed to blend. You're coded for brilliance, written in outrageous fonts, in languages the average eye cannot decode. You become that outrageous force, easy. You smile at discomfort until it melts. You dance with the awkward until it laughs. You turn silence into spotlight and rejection into rockets. You don't ask if the world is ready. You walk in like the party started when you arrived. And the secret, you do it not to impress, but to express, to explode, to shine so bright, your shadow claps. Because every time you act from this belief system, the reality is malleable, the joy is magnetic, the courage is charisma in action. You don't just live a new truth, you become the reason others wake up. And the best part, the more outrageous you are, the more people remember who they are. So now, without trying, without force, something inside is already aligning, isn't it? The outrageous, charismatic, radiant version of you is not becoming, it's returning. So go ahead. Be the one who dares. Be the one who laughs too loud. Be the one who stands in flame-coloured certainty and says, yes, I'm outrageous. And that changes everything.